Oh boy, Morella, what a difference an hour makes, first of all. I know I've been talking about the cold all evening, and I'm still going to mention that first things first. Wind chills are 4 below zero. That is the top story, certainly was for all day Saturday. This is not a fun 28-degree type of snow where, oh, let's go play outside. This is hey, it's dangerously cold. Frostbite occurs within maybe 10-15 minutes to exposed skin. Let's enjoy it from the inside. All right, now, as I was saying, snow started falling around 4 o'clock or so this afternoon. You can see it has really intensified in the last hour or so. As a matter of fact, check this out. Got about an inch of snow, and most of that is light and fluffy, but most of that actually accumulated in the last hour. It has snowed more in the last hour than it has the previous 6. US 42 is off to my right, not looking good. Again, most of that damage in the last hour or so. We are now, as John mentioned, going into that next phase of the storm. We're going to see and feel the real impacts there. This video that we shot earlier this afternoon and evening, you can see some of this also does show some of the snow intensifying later in the evening, but I want to show you as well Kentucky 18 or Burlington Pike, where I was talking to some truckers at the travel center, the truck stop there in Florence. Here's what a couple of them had to say.
It wasn't like this when I came up here. It was clear. But now, totally different. I got to leave today and go somewhere, but it is what it is.
How do you think the storm will impact you and other truckers for the next several days?
Well, you know, ain't nothing we can do about it. All we can do is stay safe. That's about it, you know. If you don't stay safe, you're going to do something wrong. You don't want to do that.
Condition really don't mean too much to me, but I'm not moving. That can tell you how the condition is.
You know, you got to keep a sense of humor, I think, when you have to be out in this type of weather. It's what will maybe keep you sane. Otherwise, if you don't have to be out on the roads, obviously don't, as things are deteriorating rapidly through the night. Reporting live in Florence, meteorologist Eric DeBroca. Back to you, Morella.
Right, we see someone walking behind there and all that cold temperatures. Well, with the storm prompting a state of emergency in Kentucky, Attorney General Russell Coleman has launched a price gouging hotline. Anyone in Kentucky who sees prices increase more than 10% than normal is asked to call that hotline. The number is right there on your screen, 1-888-432-9257. Well, Dearborn County has upgraded its travel status to orange, recommending only essential travel. Tonight, restrictions are expected to tighten. For now, orange means the conditions outside are a threat to people's safety. During this time, only essential travel, including emergencies and getting to work and back, is recommended. Once the county issues a level red, that means travel will be restricted to emergency management workers only, and they are expecting to do that at some point overnight.
So get with the people you love and want to hang out with for the next
cozy.
48 hours or so, because the roads are going to go downhill the rest of the night, Morella, and it's going to get really bad tomorrow morning. Live pictures tonight from I-75 at Vine Street in Cincinnati. You can see traffic still moving there, okay, but yes, you're dealing with snow-covered lanes in some cases there, and well, this is going to continue to deteriorate more and more as the night goes on. We're just now getting into that second phase of this storm. No, not a nuisance, no, not even a high-end shoveler. This is going to be a paralyzer for the tri-state, in some cases perhaps producing up to a foot of snow. We have never seen a foot of snow within a single day in Cincinnati, at least not at the official climate site. Yeah, places have seen a foot, places have seen more, but at the official climate site, 11.8 has been the biggest 24-hour total from February 4th back in 1998. 1996 had 11.6 there on January 7th. We had an 11-incher in 1917, just under that in 1910, and one under 10 inches in 1968. This one, it's going to come close, maybe even jumping up to the top of that list. There's a heavy band of snow setting up now over downtown. It's lighter to the north, heavier around the 275 loop, and that snow is picking up now in northern Kentucky. That band goes back through Dearborn County into Ripley County near Versailles, where it's a little bit heavier, and you're going to see some of these heavier bands setting up down near the Ohio River tonight in Evansville, Indiana. Those will lift up the Ohio River later tonight. Look at all the snow to come. It goes all the way back to New Mexico. The winter storm warnings run from the U.S.-Texas border, or the U.S.-Mexico border, all the way up through portions of Maine. This is a massive monster storm tonight, and I'll show you its evolution. It's snow mainly for us, ice to the south, but some of our southeast counties get clipped by that pink tomorrow morning, and then mainly snow through tomorrow afternoon, tapering off through tomorrow evening. So there's a long way to go on this one. Look at the heavy snow setting up right over the Ohio Valley. Thankfully, the worst of the ice is going to be south of us, and you can see some of that big-time ice accumulation down through the state of Kentucky tonight. Winter storm warning, it goes through noon on Monday, so the impacts are going to continue for some time. The snow increases tonight, heavier after midnight, 5 to 7 inches by morning, another 5 to 8 plus tomorrow. It's heaviest in the morning, gets lighter late in the afternoon, and then it's out of here tomorrow evening. 10 to 14, that's the range around the 275 loop. Some areas see a little more, some a little less, but there's the snow picking up into tomorrow morning. Some heavier snow. Don't be surprised to see a flash of lightning, hear a rumble of thunder tomorrow morning. There it is at 8 o'clock. There's some of the ice pellets to the south and southeast of Cincinnati. It might keep your totals down just a little bit. And even in the far southeast, Adams County, Mason County, you might see a little glaze of ice with that freezing rain or liquid rain that falls and freezes on contact with object colder than freezing. By late tomorrow afternoon, still snowing at a moderate to heavy clip, and then it quickly moves out tomorrow evening. After 7, 8 o'clock, it's gone. By this time tomorrow night, just some flurries lingering. So how much snow? Better than 4 inches, slam dunk. Better than 6 inches, slam dunk. Better than 8 inches, yeah, almost a slam dunk there. Better than 10 inches, pretty good chance of that. We're 50-50 in Cincinnati at 12 plus, 14 plus. It is possible, but the chance drops. That chance a little higher, though, to the northwest of Cincinnati, where you got a better chance at a foot plus. 10 to 14 for Cincinnati, and then down to the southeast, 6 to 10, 8 to 12, just to the north of that. It's a lot everywhere. It is a major to extreme impact everywhere. That impact may be slightly higher to the north and west. So it's heavy snow in the morning. It is more snow through the afternoon. Heavy at times, even blowing snow possible at times tomorrow. And yeah, we're talking bad travel tomorrow, Monday. And the bad travel, well, it's not as bad Tuesday and Wednesday, but still some areas have issues. There's your 10-day forecast. Bitter cold follows. We could be talking wind chills 15 below by Tuesday morning, and extreme cold watch is up for that. Track all of this on the Weather Authority app. Morella.
All right, thanks, John. At least a dozen major cities are in the path of this brutal snowstorm. Next, we're taking a look at the impacts in other parts of the country.